we're starting off today with the Bloodline, as Solo Sikoa's actions after Money in the Bank 2023 have surely surprised many WWE fans. After Roman Reigns was pinned by Jey Uso at Money in the Bank, he was an emotional mess. Reigns threw a tantrum at ringside as fans collectively booed him. Fans watching on TV missed an interesting off-air moment that was fortunately captured by a live audience member. The footage shows a disappointed Solo Sikoa heading to the back without Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. In other footage that was shared on YouTube, Reigns and Heyman were seen heading backstage after the massive loss. The Usos recently stated that they found Solo a suitable candidate for the next tribal chief. This led to Roman Reigns laughing as if they cracked a joke. Reigns' laugh wasn't taken lightly by Sikoa, who stared at the tribal chief coldly. At Money in the Bank, Solo Sikoa and Reigns gave everything they had, but it still wasn't enough to put the Usos down. Reigns eventually suffered his first pinfall loss in 1,294 days, and Solo certainly wasn't happy. It's been about 300 days since Solo made his debut on the main roster. The debut was quite an impressive one as he helped Reigns retain his undisputed WWE Universal title against Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. Solo has done well for himself as a singles act since then, and has every reason to believe that he will be able to thrive without the Bloodline by his side. Sikoa will also feature during the Tribal Court segment on the upcoming episode of SmackDown. It'll be interesting to see whether he will take Reigns' side during the segment or betray the Tribal Chief. It remains to be seen how things will pan out. What do you think of Solo's actions after Money in the Bank went off the air? Is he the next to leave Roman Reigns? WWE superstar Ricochet has issued a challenge to Logan Paul following their in-ring and backstage brawl in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. The 34-year-old dared the Maverick to meet him face-to-face on Raw next Monday. The feud between Paul and Ricochet developed when both men first met at the Royal Rumble, where they enjoyed a viral moment. The particular spot online received much interest online. This past weekend at Money in the Bank, the two would work their magic once more. However, this time around, Ricochet nailed Logan Paul with a Spanish fly across two ringside tables. Although neither man won the Money in the Bank briefcase, their feud continued backstage for a video that aired on Monday Night Raw. Ricochet is expected to battle the Maverick at the upcoming 2023 SummerSlam Premium Live event. AEW Fight Forever has released recently, and we now have the sales number for the first week. Sales from GfK, a German consumer data firm, reveals that the game performed well overall. Driven by strong demand from wrestling fans looking for an alternative to WWE's 2K franchise, Fight Forever secured the number 3 position on the UK physical retail charts for the week ending July 1st, 2023. However, its first week boxed sales were 40% lower than WWE 2K23, which was released in March. How do you like the game so far? Sound off in the comments below. LA Knight was the undisputed favorite throughout the Money in the Bank ladder match, and WWE seemingly knows this. Damian Priest was just as deserving after his recent performances, so one can't argue the choice of going with the Archer of Infamy from a long-term storytelling standpoint. However, Kevin Nash's recent comments on LA Knight have fans of the 40-year-old WWE star speaking their mind to the Hall of Famer. The legend brought up the similarities between The Rock and the current SmackDown star on the latest episode of Click This, claiming that there is nothing original about LA Knight. Am I the only one who sees like an absolute ripoff of The Rock to the point where when he cut a promo on fucking Logan Paul or whoever his name is, the only thing he didn't do is turn the motherfucker sideways? Jesus Christ, does everybody have amnesia? There's nothing original. Nash's criticism is overly harsh, but it's clear that LA Knight's promos bear the influence of The Rock and Steve Austin. While the tone may be similar, fans don't see him as a copycat, but rather embrace him for the passion behind his words. In an era where most promos have become lackluster, Knight stands out and captivates the audience with his storytelling. However, LA Knight is not oblivious to the comparisons, and when asked about it on the Cheap Heat podcast, he acknowledged the similarities to the legendary figures, stating, "Are there similarities? Sure there are. There is Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan, those kind of comparisons. If you want to make me the Kobe to their Jordan, I'll take it." While there may be some who don't favor LA Knight, the overwhelming ovation he receives wherever he goes, despite not receiving a significant push, demonstrate that he is resonating with fans on a level rarely seen in a long time. What do you think about Nash's comments? Sound off in the comments below. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler squared off against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez at the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. However, Baszler attacked Rousey in the final moments of the match, leading to Raquel and Morgan capitalizing to win the WWE Women's Tag Team titles back. Post-match, Ronda Rousey took to her Instagram and expressed her disappointment as she claimed her match has been cut short thrice and added that she still put on a banger of a match. WWE usually doesn't appreciate their talent publicly criticizing them. We will have to wait and see how WWE will book Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler's feud in the coming weeks. After all, things are finally getting interesting regarding Rousey's booking in WWE. WWE has new #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championships. After Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defeated Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler at Money in the Bank 2023 to become the new undisputed WWE Tag Team Women's Champions, the new champs sat ringside at Monday Night Raw for a #1 contender Tag Team Turmoil Gauntlet. The gauntlet saw the team of Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green defeat Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, Dana Brooke and Tegan Knox, Emma and Nikki Cross, and Katana Chance and Kaden Carter to become the new #1 contenders. With the win, Deville and Green have earned the next shot at WWE's Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.